Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents Stand and Deliver, Predict the Outcome special. We talk about match previews and predictions coming your way from Stand and Deliver, coming to you this afternoon. WrestleMania weekend kicks off here on the Pro Wrestling Show as we continue on our march to WrestleMania week with the Pro Wrestling Show with the Stand and Deliver, Predict the Outcome show special. We're going to kick things off right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Stand and Deliver, the Get the Outcome show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect and our digital channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Stand and Deliver, Predict the Outcome special. We'll get to the main event right here. Trick Williams over Fimby and Javon Evans a little bit later on the show. We're going to kick things off with this right here. The Women's North American Championship is on the line, but it will be on the line in a ladder match. This is the pre-show. I meant to say this is the pre-show. Sorry, folks. This is the pre-show match that you'll be seeing. It'll be an 8-woman tag. It'll be a tag team turmoil style match, like a tag team gauntlet match. You see Lash Legend, Jakar Jackson, Taylor Paxley, Gigi Dolan, Fatal Attraction, and Roxanne and Jade. These women will not be left out, and they will not be denied. I'll say that right now. This match right here was sort of like some of these women were qualifying for the Stand and Deliver North American Championship match, but none of them are qualified. So look for I want to say look for Roxanne and Cora J to get the win. Roxanne and Cora J need that momentum as they head to Stand and Deliver, and I will predict they will win the pre-show. Roxanne and Cora J win. Roxanne Cora J had that conversation, and now we know. So look for Roxanne and Cora J to get that victory coming up. Now we finally can talk about this. We can talk about the women's match, the ladder match for the vacated Women's North American Championship. Stephanie Vicure was the last holder of it. So before we get to that, we told you that Roxanne and Cora J will win. Look for them to win. So we got that out of the way. Stephanie versus Cora J. No, not Stephanie versus Cora J, but the vacated North American Women's Championship is on the line. And you see the women that will participate, and they are Sora Ruka. Sora Ruka won her match a couple of weeks ago. Sora Ruka won to get her shot at this, as well as her friend Zaria. These two women are best friends, but when it comes to that ladder match, there are no friends. They're just foes to see who's going to be next in line to become the new vacated North American champion. We get to the first women's North American champion, Keontae Jordan. She wants to get her hands on that championship. You can see Keontae looking at the eyeing the championship as well. Keontae Jordan qualified for her match as well. So Keontae wants to leave her mark as well. So there's a lot of women that want to leave their mark in this match as well. Also, too, we saw a bunch of women qualify, even to the point that the returning Tia Hill returned. Tia Hill returned. She's back. Tia Hill returned. Tia Hill wants to make a statement as well, and she's going to do so. Tia Hill did so by coming down, winning her match tonight. Tia Hill won her match. Tia Hill advanced and qualified as well. So Tia Hill won her match. She could be next in line to become the new women's North American champion. So a lot of women, even Lola Vice with the dancing machine, Lola Vice, the MIA performer, Lola Vice doing so well as well. But you got to wonder who wants it the most about the whole entire moment. You see, but it's kind of hard to see who wants it bad and stuff. I'm gonna pick I'm probably gonna pick Zaria. Zaria looks like she wants it the most. Look for Zaria to win. Look for Zaria to event. But then you got Lola Vice and Tia Hill who came back and late comers, and they could easily win this match as well. So it's a toss up. I'm gonna go with Lola Vice. I'm gonna go with Lola Vice. Go with Lola Vice. Lola Vice, you've been a proven commodity. So look for Lola Vice to win. See Lola Vice go on. All right, we move on to the next story and stuff. With the tag team match right here. As Axiom set to defend the tag team championships against Tucker. I forgot the name. Like they want to be the I forgot what they want to call themselves. Look like they want to be the public enemy from ECW. Tucker and him, I think they want to go for the tag team titles. And they get their shot this weekend. Can they be next in line to win the tag team championship? They got the advice from all the tag teams, current tag teams, you name it. They get themselves against Fraxium for a tag team championship match. Okay, this is their moment, but I don't think they're gonna win it. Who knows? However, that's gonna go. Look for that to be probably the second match of the night in this tag team affair. So we can see that probably being the case and stuff. However, that's gonna go. Speaking of that, we know that there's going to be a six-man tag team match between the Dark State, or whatever they want to call it. They need to call it some Dark State against the family. Dark State and the family had their issues last couple of days ago on NXT, and they did. It kind of set the precedent and stuff. Tony Angelo returning to help out his after one went down and stuff, and we saw it. However, that turned out between D'Angelo and them. But Dark State has been impressive. Dark State utilizing taking on Trick Williams and Oba Femby and Javon Evans last week in a six-man tag team match to get themselves prepared for this match. And they did. Dark State won after defeating Javon Evans. So you got the one, the Dark State, all of them hungry, young, and ready for the opportunity to get to that moment and get to that point. Dark State got called out by the D'Angelo family after laying out Tony Javon Evans and did so. And Dark State looks like they wants to take it to him. Even last night, even the other night, when Dark State got attacked by Tony D'Angelo, who came out with a crowbar to attack Dark State and lead Dark State lane outside the parking lot. It's going to evolve into that coming up between Dark State and the D'Angelo family, a huge six-man tag team match that really broke Brawl into the precedence. Look for Dark State to win and Dark State emerge victorious. I think Dark State looking to prove a point. They want to be the Shields of NXT, and they are kind of like the Shields. Look for Dion Lennox to make an impressive debut, as well as the dude from LFG as well. So everyone's trying to jock for position throughout the whole entire group. But look for Dark State to win over the Angelo family. we get to this right here. A fatal four-way for the NXT Women's Championship. As you see right here, four women wants to shot to become champion. Stephanie Victoria got her work cut out for her. She has a nearly 90% chance of losing her championship. Stephanie could leave out NXT without the championship. It's gonna be a hard night for Stephanie. This all started for Stephanie when she won the NXT Women's Championship. She wanted to go against Julia to see who was the best. Stephanie came out there and won over Julia and won the was the North American Women's Champion and now the NXT Women's Champion. Stephanie has proven to be a proven commodity when it comes to the Women's Championship. But Stephanie is going to have her work cut out for her as well. That means Stephanie's going to have her work cut out for her when you got the Jordan Grace coming out of nowhere, as well as Julia attacking Stephanie. Julia was injured, but Julia's kind of back. It's kind of like Julia was a flop, and now Stephanie kind of don't have to tangle with Julia. She kind of did, but Jada Parker in the corner. Jada Parker wants to know what was going on for her, for Jada Parker as well. So we'll see. But Jada Parker, all of them premiering themselves. I think they all the women kind of did a vignette about themselves, about their backgrounds. Jordan Grace did a background on how she made her journey to WWE, as well as Stephanie as well, and Julia. But I'm looking at Stephanie to win. Stephanie Vicker will retain her women's championship. Stephanie Vicker will continue on as NXT Women's Champion. Stephanie Vicker will do that. So look for Stephanie Vicker to retain her women's championship. So we'll see. Devin Vicker and Julia might have their feud continue on as well. So look for that coming your way. And finally, the main event. The main event at Stand and Deliver will be for the NXT Championship as Oba Femi set to defend his championship in a triple threat match against two hungry challengers, former champion Trick Williams and Javon Evans. Javon Evans and Trick Williams, these men pride themselves want to be NXT champion and does so how they would do for Javon Evans and how that's going to be. So this match right here will prove the testing of what's going to go down, who's going to be leading NXT in the future. So we will see how they will go. But like I said, they Oba Femi, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams, who wants it the most. I mean, throughout the whole entire match, I don't know. It's just gonna be hard to tell and hard to dictate. Look for and then they was in a match against Dark State, which they lost. Made Dark State look impeccable and stuff throughout the whole entire match. And Dark State won over defeating Javon Evans and dropping him like a bad habit. So that's kind of the telling who wants it the most. I'm looking at Oba Femi. Oba Femi will be the one to defeat both Javon Evans and Trick Williams to that. So look for Oba Femi to be the one, be the ruler to rule with an iron fist and retain his NXT championship as he continue on his momentum. We also forgot to make mention also to was we were supposed to show they didn't show it on here, but we're gonna show it right quick. We don't want to leave nothing hanging. But we believe that the NXT championship match will be the main event as well. We talked about another match that It's probably be close to the main event. We'll show it, and then we'll let you go. It will be Ethan come from the other company. They were prime figures of AEW. Ricky Sanks versus Ethan Page. We forgot to make mention of it beforehand. But Ricky Sanks, the new North American champion, who defeated Sean Spears, another AEW alum. Ricky Sanks looking to prove himself after what he did, after he found out that Ethan Page earned it the hard way, winning a fatal four way. After Ethan Page has really done some damage to him, and Ricky Sanks look like he wants to be the one to take down Ethan Page. Ethan Page getting his first opportunity for some gold, and he'll take on Ricky Sanks this weekend as well. So looking forward to seeing that and however that's going to be coming your way. So we'll see how that's going to be. But Ethan Page won the fatal four way. Now he get a shot at Ricky Sanks for Ricky Sanks title. We'll see how that's going to go. Can Ricky Sanks in his first title defense defeat Ethan Page? I think he can. Ricky Sanks will retain his championship over Ethan Page, and he'll move on. And we'll see what this go from here. Ricky Sanks will defeat Ethan Page as we see this fit. All right, we're gonna leave you with the the main event that will be the main event of the night. It will be Ethan Trick Williams over Fimby and Javon Evans battling out for the shot. Who wants to be NXT champion? Who has in their heart and desire and dedication to become the NXT champion? We will see after Stand and Deliver. So, for me being Kendrick Dix, saying so long, we will see you during Stand and Deliver, and we'll have the Stand and Deliver review along with the WrestleMania review as well. We'll see you then.